Okay, guys, welcome to the show. It's me again, Paul P. And today's episode will be a continuation of our Asian delicacies. And actually, this episode was inspired by this woman who I got introduced to because she supplies seafood. The company's name is Sea Queen Seafood Delivery. And as I said in my paella episode, I've been craving for shrimp. And this person delivered like really huge shrimp. Okay, so in today's episode I will be making three dishes: Mapo Tofu, Char Teow, Singaporean Char Teow, my version, and Drunken shrimp. It's ginger garlic drunken shrimp. So let's start cooking. It's gonna be a long day. See ya. Okay, guys, for our first dish, here is my wok. We're making Mapo Tofu, my version of Mapo Tofu. First, we will add in our onions for our oil. And then we're going to add in some garlic. Okay. To make this a quick episode, I noticed that my episodes are getting quite long. And I decided to change the format. So here's what they are. Tomatoes. All of the tomatoes. Basically one whole tomato. Stir fry everything. Next to that, we'll add in our ground pork. Once it's half cooked, we will add in our soy sauce. Just a bit. Continue cooking till it's browned. Okay, now it's brown. Continue stir frying till it's almost crispy. Yeah, you heard me right. It's supposed to be like tostado or toasted. Okay. That's what we're looking for, the toasted pork. Okay, once the pork is now toasty like this, we will add in some of that chili sauce that we made, or chili oil we made last week. I'll give it that spice to make it fragrant too. Aside from that, we'll also add a bit of hoisin sauce. Once everything is toasty, add a bit of water. And a bit of ketchup for that tomatoey kick. Yes, this is sweet blend ketchup. It will actually help the sweetness of the dish just one bit. As I said, this is not the authentic Mapo Tofu, this is my version of it. We're supposed to use fermented bean paste, the red stuff, but I find that a bit too spicy and a bit too fermented flavor, so I opted for this. Okay. Give it a taste. Needs a bit more. Oh, it's in. Yep. Oh, it's spicy. Just a bit more hoisin. Yeah, that's enough. Then he will pour this with a bit of cornstarch slurry to make it thick. Then you add in soft tofu. And just let it simmer. Careful not to mix it too much because you're going to break up the tofu. Very, very soft tofu. Now we will plate this and then we'll move on to our next dish. Okay, see ya. Mapo Tofu. Okay guys, for our second dish, we're making Teow. As again, those who are not familiar with the dish, it's from Singapore. Basically a stir-fry noodle dish. And this time I'll be using shrimp. I ordered shrimp from a friend of mine. I'll include the link later below. For now, we'll start cooking. My oil is hot. Add onions. Add the garlic. All the garlic. You're supposed to add belacan, but since I couldn't find any belacan, next best thing is our own Filipino version of belacan, which is bagoong. Okay, bagoong is technically fermented shrimp paste, and belacan is also the same thing, fermented shrimp paste. So add in our bagoong. Next, we'll add in our shrimps, our giant shrimps. Yeah. When the shrimp is cooking, we'll add in hoisin. Soy sauce. And stir fry some more. I'm supposed to add chili to this, but my mom is going to be eating it and she doesn't like spicy food. Low spice at all. Like really no spice at all. Okay. So as the shrimp is cooking, I have here Hofan noodles that have been soaked in hot water. We'll stir fry this in this. So let this simmer until almost all the liquid is gone. Okay guys, so it's now simmering. We will now add in our Chinese chorizo or Chinese sausage. One thing I learned from watching, once preparing this in Singapore, they always add one egg at the end. But here, since this is a lot, we'll be adding two. Then we'll stir fry that. We continue to stir fry this until the egg is completely cooked. Okay guys, this is done. We'll move on to plating and then we'll move on to our next dish. See ya! Okay guys, our last dish Usually we will be using the wok. We'll drop in our garlic. Ooh, garlic. And our ginger. I actually do not have Chinese cooking wine, but I was able to procure some mirin, Japanese cooking wine. Okay. I'm going to add this. Burn off all the alcohol. Yep, burn off all the alcohol. And then we will add in our shrimp. See those huge shrimp, guys? That came from one awesome lady where I ordered my shrimps from. The place is called Sea Queen Seafood Delivery. And as I told you, I've been craving shrimps ever since the paella episode. And then suddenly, wow, I saw it on Facebook. Now to this, we will add a bit of soy sauce. Just a bit. For added color. Just need to stir fry the shrimps until they're cooked. This is the easiest dish to cook in a wok with fresh shrimps. That. We're using very minimal ingredients on this because we want the true flavor of the shrimp to come out. And look at that. Look at this one. It's fatter than my fingers. That's how big it is. And to this we will add a bit of water. Just a very small teeny bit. There. Let it simmer until the shrimp is fully cooked. And with that, our dish is done. Shrimps are perfectly cooked. Do not overcook them because the skin will stick to the shell. Well, the meat will stick to the shell, sorry. Okay, so we'll plate this and then move on to the dining table to check out the spread. Okay guys, so I've finished cooking everything and what a spread. Okay, so you can see we have here our Mapo Tofu. We will give this a taste. Hopefully it's not that spicy. Ooh, look at that. The ground pork and the tofu. Together. Together forever and ever. One big bite, guys. Nice and savory. It has a bit of a tomato-y kick. I'm sorry, the video was there's a certain spice that kicks at the back. I think that's the Szechuan peppercorns. Woo! Nice. Okay, so we'll move on to dish number 2. Wow, this is actually one of my favorite dishes in Singapore. This is Char Teow. Come on, focus, focus. My camera doesn't want to focus now. Focus, there. We'll try some of the noodles. Nice and bouncy. We'll get a bit of that Chinese chorizo. That Chinese chorizo, guys. Ooh. Mm. Awesomely decadent. So only one down thing here is, I know you. Some of you will tell me, "Oh, there's no bean sprouts in it. No bean sprouts." Well, my mom is has very high uric acid, and so do I. And if I get gout from bean sprouts, I won't be able to walk my dog, and that's the only exercise I have on a daily basis. So, no bean sprouts. Now, this one I won't be trying, but maybe we'll try some of the sauce. Because honestly, I already know that this is gonna be good. See, best ingredients. If your ingredients are awesome, the dish will be awesome. Mmm. Fatty, garlicky, gingery. Slight sweetness. I did add sugar to this, but there's a slight sweetness from the shrimp, which is awesome. Okay, so once again, I would like to thank Sea Queen Seafood Delivery for coming into my life. I will show you some photos of what they offer, and believe me, I will be ordering some of the giant sugpo or tiger prawns in the future, and some of their blue crab. Okay, I'll include their link at the bottom of the video or in the description of the video. So if you want to order from them, they actually deliver in Makati and in Parañaque and the whole of Metro Manila. Okay? So, thank you for watching the vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Paul Always Gutom Never Busog, on Twitter at Paul Always Gutom, and on Facebook at Always Gutom Never Busog. So till next vlog, come and walk with me once again. And tara, kain tayo. Bye-bye.